Audio should be working now.
At the plate, the shortstop, Henry Keeler, number 7.
Kennel up to bat now, number 33. He is at second base today. And that one will be just outside for ball 1. That one is low out, ball 2. 2-0 now early in this count. And a runner on first, 2 outs. Bulldogs just need a ground out, fly out, maybe strike out here. Get out of the inning untouched. And that one was also high. Ball 3. Way ahead of the count now for Kennel. And that one's outside for ball 4. Kennel draws the walk in 4 pitches. And up to bat now is number 18, Leighton Harms.
Leighton Harms, number 18.
He's the catcher for the Roanoke Rockets. And that one is swung on, hit over to third. And it goes third to second for the ground out. And the Bulldogs head in with a single and a walk. And when we get back, Bulldogs will be up to bat with Paxton O'Malley leading it off for the Bulldogs. We'll step aside and we'll be right back. Paxton O'Malley up to bat now for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs with a little bit of traffic on the bases in the top of the first, end up getting out of it. And O'Malley now up to bat, as I said. And O'Malley's going to watch pitch one, bottom of the zone for strike one. Now one is swung on, hit to center field, and O'Malley flies out.
Flies out to deep center field. First out of the inning. And that brings up the shortstop, Camden Heinold.
And number 11, Camden Heinold up to bat now. Bulldogs get a quick out there as O'Malley flies out to center, right center field. And that one is swung on and missed by Heinold. 1-1 now on the count. That one swung on and fouled off. And Heinold swings on that one. And that one will drop in for a shallow center single.
Center field. And that brings up the designated hitter, number 21, Nolan Johnson.
Johnson up to bat now after that bloop single for Heinold. Bulldogs looking to put up an early run here. And Johnson watches that one in the zone for strike one. Heinold takes a little lead off. And as I thought, trying to throw Heinold out, he is back in safe. That one's inside. Heinold looking to take off here. The Rockets are obviously watching him over there. He's stolen a good amount of bases this year, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him steal another one. The check up over on Heinold again at first. I believe he's going this time. And that one's fouled off. You built up a sizable lead. As long as this pitch, yep, knew it. Heinold takes off and will be in safe at second with a high throw from the catcher. There is yet another steal for Heinold. Johnson, 2-2 on the count, 1 out. A single here would likely bring in Heinold. And that one is there in time. What a throw from third base. Heinold will hold at third, I believe, as Johnson grounds out. Ray Long up to bat now. Let's see who that was. That was Henry Kohler. And Long hits that one, flies out to left center, as I was saying. Henry Henry Kohler over there playing third, number 7. A miraculous throw, actually. You got to give it to him. To get the second out would have been a sacrifice fly if Johnson was safe, but because he got that throw into first on time, Long flies out, and we head to the top of the second. Jonah Sauter up to bat now, and he swings on that one. That is popped up over by first base, and Long will get under it for the first out of the inning. One up, one down so far. And up to bat now is number 14, Lane Martin. He is your pitcher for today. That one is swung on, hit to shallow center. And that ball will drop just short for a bloop single for Lane Martin, I believe. Up to bat now is Evan Shoemaker. And there's a hit by pitch from Young. Jack Lehman up to bat now, I believe. And that one is swung through the gap. And that one to center field. Bases now loaded for the Rockets. It is a toasty late spring day here in Illinois. That one is swung on, hit high, and out of play. One out. The pitch, and that is inside. As you can see, 1-1 on the count with 1 out. The Rockets with 2 hits. And that one is swung on, hit high, and foul. I will step aside, and then I'll be right back. Bulldogs get out of that inning. And the score, as you can see, remains 0-0. Bulldogs with bases loaded there. Get out of the inning. I apologize we cannot have a scoreboard today as it's only me working, but I am grateful to be here so you guys can watch the game. We head to the bottom of the second. I'll be right back. Woolsey up to bat now for Mahomet. And he's going to swing now on that one. Hit it to deep left field, and that one will drop and hit off the fence. Woolsey will be safe into second standing, and there's a leadoff double. Orton up to bat now. A single would drive in the first run of the game here. Bulldogs got close before. And that one is swung on and missed. One is swung on by Orton. He is flying to second. And with back-to-back doubles, the Bulldogs take the first. Well, the Bulldogs get the first run of the game. And that is a go-ahead run, obviously. Tied at 0. And now Bulldogs up 1-0. Bailey up to bat now. This is a lefty-on-lefty matchup for pitcher. And nearly gets hit. Backs out of that. And low and outside for a ball. Another one. Just in there for a strike. And Bailey draws a walk there to put runners on first and second. That one is swung on and fouled off. Bottom of the second here. Up to bat now is number 23, Cole Henderson. That one is swung on, and the runner is safe at third. Base is loaded now after the fielder's choice. O'Malley up to bat now, top of the order. O'Malley takes strike one again. And Paxson strikes out. Heinold up to bat now for Mahomet. And that one is hit past third base. Heinold in on second with an RBI. And the Bulldogs now up 2-0. Ray Long up to bat now with bases loaded. And that one is hit over to first. No double play needed as the Rockets already had 2 outs on the Bulldogs. We head to the top of the third with Bulldogs up 2-0. Correction, sorry. Bulldogs up 3-0. Set to pitch, and that one is just high for a ball. Early runner on base here for the Rockets. Checks on the runner at first, and a nice stop by Bulldog's catcher. 1-0 on the count, 1 out. Bulldogs up 3-0. And that one is outside. Ashby loses that one, and it ends up over his shoulder. Runner on second. And that pitch is up high for a ball. I'm having a few things going on here. I'll be right back once I figure it out. Now on the count, 2 outs. And that is a hit by pitch to put a runner on first and second. Quick mound visit for the Bulldogs, and we will step aside. Popovich in to pitch now for Mahomet after Max Young was swapped out in the top of the third. Young left runners on, but still threw two and 2 2/3 scoreless.
For the Rockets at the plate will be the pitcher, Lane Martin.
And Martin up to bat now, number 14. And good pitch there from Popovich for strike one. And the runner takes off, second to third. And runners on the corners now with 2 outs, 1-1 on the count. And that one is swung on, hit high, and fouled off. That one is hit high to right center. And the Bulldogs will track it down for the third out. Even with runners on the corners, Bulldogs get out of another inning. And we head to the bottom of the third. Bulldogs still up 3-0. pops that one up to shallow right field, and he will
Miles
fly.
to right field for the first out of the inning.
Up to bat now is number 2, Mason Orton.
At the plate for the Bulldogs, Mason Orton, the right fielder.
And Orton takes pitch 1 outside for a ball. Bottom of the third here, still 4 innings to work with as that one is fouled off. And that one is hit high, deep to center field, backing up at the wall. And just before the wall, Orton flies out.
Center field for the second out of the inning.
Good contact from Orton there. Just need a little bit more out of that one.
Number 12, Gavin Bailey.
And up to bat now is number 12, Gavin Bailey. That one is in. First pitch for Bailey, strike 1. That one looked a little bit outside, but called strike 2. And Bailey fouls off that one into the backstop. Pitch 4 to Bailey there is high for ball 1. 1-2 now on the count, 2 outs, no runners on for Bailey. And he swings on another one and fouls it off. That pitch just high there for Bailey. 2-2 now on the count, 2 outs. And Bailey fouls off. Still fighting in this at bat. I believe we're 7 pitches in. And there's another one fouled off. And outside for ball 3. Full count now. Bailey fights off yet another one. I believe that is pitch 9 or 10. One fouled off. Bailey working up something here. A lot of times when you see batters go deep into these at-bats, magic happens. Tip into the catcher's glove. Long at-bat for Bailey, and the Rockets work out of it. We'll be back to the top of the 4th. Bulldogs up 3-0. Schumacher up to bat now. First pitch from Popovich is low and out for ball one. And strike one on the second pitch of the at-bat. Another one squeaks past Ashby. For strike two, 2-2 on the count now. Full count now. After that pitch goes just outside. And Schumacher goes down swinging. Popovich strikes him out in a 6-pitch at-bat.
Of the inning. And that brings up the center fielder, Jack Lehman.
And Lehman up to bat now. 1 out, no runners on for the Rockets. Bulldogs not allowed a single run today. And also only have one error. Sorry. Bulldogs with one error. The Rockets with two. Rockets with 2 hits, nothing to show for it. Bulldogs 4 hits, 3 runs, and all 3 came in the second. Popovich's pitch is at the knees for strike one. 1-1 now, all out, 1 out. It is and a little bit warm out here, but not too bad. Setting here soon, and it's an exciting day to be a Bulldog out here at the Diamond. As Popovich fans Lehman.
That's the second out of the inning, and that brings up the top of the order, the third baseman, Tony Kennick.
Kennick up to bat now. Back at the top of the order for the Rockets. And Popovich is on a roll here. Outside for ball one. Another low pitch, ball two. 2-0 now on the count. 2 outs, no runners on. And that pitch is well in there for strike one. 2-1 now. Popovich looking to throw a full scoreless. And that pitch is just low and outside. 3-1 now. Popovich hoping to land one in the zone here or get him swinging. And that one is hit high out to deep left field, and the center fielder misses that as it hops off the fence. So there's a double off of Popovich. That one is called a hit.
That ends up with a standout double.
And up to bat now is number 1,
Fielder J.G. Beer.
Bueller. And that one is swung on, hit over to second. Short toss, and Popovich gets out of this one scoreless. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Bulldogs up 3-0. And the Rockets now have 3 hits with no runs. Up to bat now is number 8, Cade Ashby. He is your catcher today. And he fouls off pitch 1. And Ashby fouls that one off. 0-2 on the count now. And that pitch outside for Ashby. 1-2 on the count. 2-2 now, as that one goes outside as well. That one is hit high and will not be caught. Ashby lucks out on that one. Two on the count, no outs. And Ashby chops that one over to third. And he will beat out the throw as it is dropped.
Beats it out for an infield single.
And I believe Matthew Kirby is over to pinch run for Cade Ashby.
Running for the catcher, Ashby.
up to bat now for Mahomet. Kirby likely will take off here. Kirby will likely take off here, as that one goes for a strike. Kirby slides safe back into first. Kirby takes off. And Kirby avoids the tag and is safe into second. He slid head first, popped up, ran around, did a somersault, and he is safe into second. 0-2 now on the count. Little discussion between the Rockets and the third base ump.
No balls and 2 strikes on Henderson at the plate.
That one is high for Henderson. 1-2 now, no outs. Kirby over there on second after that crazy series of events. And Henderson hits that one over to second. He will not beat out the throw, but he does push Kirby over to third. So I guess if you want to call that a sacrifice move up.
6-3.
And now, likely a sac fly brings in Kirby from third. O'Malley looking to get something done here. And he takes one for the third time. Seeing what he's got. And O'Malley hits that one over to third. And O'Malley out on a sacrifice ground out.
5-3. But that scores
Bulldogs now up 4-0. Their first run since the bottom of the second. And with that, up to bat now is Camden Heinold. That one just inside for strike one on Heinold. 0-1 now. And that one is swung on, hit over to third. And Heinold will be in safely without a throw.
Heinold winds up on first. Here on the third baseman.
Called an E5. Up to bat now is number 21, Nolan Johnson.
Here, Nolan Johnson.
A check on Heinold over at first. Remember, after 2 throws earlier, he did steal second. Heinold likely going to go. And I was correct on that. Heinold steals second, and a runner in scoring position now with 2 outs for Johnson.
And it was a strike on Johnson.
Johnson looking to put up an extra security run, but in a decently safe spot right now. That pitch in for strike two. 0-2 on the count. And that pitch is up high for Johnson. And Johnson swings on that one and fouls it off. We would like to thank our Bulldog Athletic sponsors for helping make this possible, as that one is hit over to third. Johnson will ground out. And Bulldogs do get a run here in this inning after Matthew Kirby successfully stole second. Ended up coming home on the top of the fifth. Bulldogs up 4-0. Thank you for watching on Bulldog TV. Popovich still pitching for Mahomet. And pitch one is low out in the dirt. Rockets looking to get something here, as that one is high and out. Rockets haven't done a whole lot here in today's game. Just a couple base hits here and there, but still, they are down by 4 on Mahomet. Just outside for ball 3. 3-0 now on the count. Obviously, no outs, no runners on. That one is chopped over to shortstop. And the throw is in time from shortstop to get the first out of the inning. That is a ground out.
Keeler grounds out 6-3 for the first out of the inning. And that brings up the second baseman, Josh Kennel.
Kennel up to bat now. And pitch one is in for strike one. There's strike two. 0-2 now on the count, one out. No runners on. Ball one there, 1-2. And that one is swung on, hit high to shallow center. Caught for out number two.
To short center field for the second out of the inning. And at the plate, the catcher, Leighton Harms.
That was a great pitch right down the center there from Popovich for strike one. And that one is swung on, hit over to second. Henderson's dive just barely misses it, and that is a single through the right side.
And at the plate, Drew DeWalt.
DeWalt's up to bat now.
And Gavin Fush is running for Harms.
And that one is swung on and missed. 0-1 on the count. That one is just outside. And that one's in there for strike two. 1-2 on the count. And that one is swung on and missed. Popovich K's him for the third out of the inning.
The Rockets come up with one hit, no runs, and it's still 4-0 Bulldogs.
We will be back in just a minute. Long up to bat now for Mahomet. And he watches the first pitch go for strike one. Long swings on that one, hits it a mile high, and that one is caught over at third for out one.
Long flies out to the shortstop. For the first out of the inning.
Up to bat now is
That brings up the center fielder,
Miles
number 3,
Woolsey.
Miles Woolsey.
Woolsey watches pitch one go for strike one right down the middle. That one down and out. Woolsey checks his swing. The little quarter swing there. 1-1 on the count, 1 out, and no runners on for Mahomet after Long popped out. Woolsey with a big swing there and a miss. 1-2. Bulldogs continue to hold that 4-0 lead. None in the first, 3 in the second, and none in the third, followed by 1 last inning. And that one is hit hard up through the gap and
Woolsey drives
into center field for Woolsey.
for the first hit of the inning. And that brings up the right fielder, Mason Orton.
Orton up to bat now for Mahomet. With 1 runner on, Orton looking for a security run here. And Orton checks the swing. That one goes low for ball 1. And that one is just in there for strike 1. Orton fouls that one off for strike 2 off of the back. And 1-2 on the count, 1 out with 1 runner on. That runner is on the right corner over at first. And looking for a double play here. They're not going to get it. Woolsey takes off for third, and that will be, I believe, an E4. It's actually recorded as a hit. Okay. So that one is called a hit. Runners on the corners now with 1 out. If Orton is able to steal here, that likely gets rid of the double play opportunity. And up to bat now is number 12, Gavin Bailey. And that one is low and out for ball 1. And that one is just barely in, strike 1. Little check on Orton over there at first. 1-1 on the count. And Orton in safely without a slide, without a throw, after letting his first base coach know he'd be going that time. Orton was way too fast on that one. And that one is hit hard over to left field and fouled off into the, I guess what you would call the bullpen warm-up area. One, two. And that one is hit hard. Hit to right field and sneak past foul and out of play. That one will roll back into the forest. One more like that, and you're looking at possibly a triple if it lands in play. That one is low and out. Ball two. Two runners on, one on second, one on third. Double play opportunity is gone, as I said earlier, with the Orton steal. And there's another pitch outside to make it a full count. The pitch, and that one is hit. Once again, high and dropping about the same area as the last one, out of play. 3-2 on the count, one out. And that one is high for ball four. That loads the bases for Gavin Bailey.
That loads him up for the Bulldogs. Bailey's on first, Orton's on second, Wolby's on third. And at the plate, the catcher, Kate Ashby.
Up to bat now at the bottom of the order is number 8, Kate Ashby. He is catching today, I believe. And with runners on, Ashby looking to put up some extra runs here. And that one is hit sky high out to shallow left. And obviously, no runner from third as it was so shallow.
Ashby flies out.
Cole Henderson with the bases loaded. That one is high and outside for ball one. Still 2 more full innings to go here. And I believe we're nearing 7 o'clock. That one is hit through the gap into left center. Henderson will bring in 2 runs and a 2-run single RBI.
Scores two. That scores Woolsey from third, and Orton comes in from second. And Bailey is now on third. And at the plate, the top of the order, Paxton O'Malley.
That pitch is low and in the dirt. Runners advance from first and second to second and third.
Henderson moves to second on a pass ball. He puts Bulldog runners on second and third. And 1 ball on O'Malley.
And that one is swung on. Hit hard over to shortstop. And there's a ground out.
And O'Malley grounds out.
For 5 full innings, Bulldogs up 6-0. And we head to the top of the 6th. the sixth up to bat, Lane Martin. Rockets in crunch time here. 2 more innings batting. And pitch 1 will go slightly inside. Just in for strike 1. 0-1. And that one is hit over to Nolan Sanderson, the pitcher. He will underhand toss it to Ray Long at first for the first out. That is a 1-3.
First out of the inning. At the plate now, the pitcher, Evan Schumacher.
First pitch of this at bat from Sanderson is low for ball 1. There's the second pitch in a row, low for ball. After Sanderson threw that ground out, that one is fouled off, bumped into Ashby, and that is the first strike of this at bat. 2-1 now on the count. Two on the count. And that one is in there for strike 3.
Looking at strike 3
He catches him watching it.
for the second out of the inning. And that brings up the center fielder, Jack Lehman.
Lehman up to bat now. Oh,
And Lehman's going to hit the base.
Sanderson throws that one off the back of Lehman for the first base runner of this inning. Two on the count. That one is swung on and missed. Sanderson gets him swinging, and we head to the bottom of the sixth. Nolan Franz is up to bat now. Franz swings on the first pitch, hits that one over to center, and Franz will fly out.
Flies out.
That one will be caught over by second
Knocks out for the second baseman.
for the second out of the inning. Up to bat now is number 25,
At the plate,
Braden Shimkoviak.
Braden Simkovich. Braden Simkovich is pitch hitting for Ray Long.
That one is way too close. Called strike. 0-2 on the count now for Braden. That one is just slightly outside for ball one. 1-2 on the count, 2 outs, no one on. And that one is hit over to third. And Shimkoviak will ground out. We'll be back to the top of the seventh with the Rockets' last chance to put some runs up.
Shooter took her by.
We are nearing the 2-minute mark for this game. Rockets still down by 6 on Mahomet. As that pitch is close to the batter's head for ball 1. Once again, a little high. 2-0 on the count. And another high pitch for ball 3. There's a good one for strike 1. 3-1 on the count. Rockets down to their last 3 outs. That one is swung on and missed. Full count. There's one swung on and fouled off. And that one is low for ball 4.
The lead off the 7th. And that brings up the shortstop, Henry Keeler.
Double play opportunity for the Bulldogs. Quick mound visit and we step aside. I want to swung on and hit over to left field for a single.
Keeler
2 runners on now
goes to left field. And that moves
with no outs. Rockets picking up the pace here with their offense.
at the plate, the second baseman,
Obviously need 6 runs now to come back. No outs and 2 runners on. Bulldogs looking to shut down this late charge. That one is in there for strike 1. Low and out for ball 1. 1-1 on the count and no outs. And that one's in there for strike 2. 1-2 on the count. And that one is swung on, hit to short right field, and the runner will tag, decide to head back to second. Bulldogs a double play away here from ending this game. And as I say that, we are 4 minutes away from the 2-hour mark. And that one is swung on. Hit over to third and no throw to first. So there's a fielder's choice tag.
With a fielder's choice. Bond is cut down at third. Registered on 5. For the second out of the inning. And at the plate, Drew DeWolf.
2 outs now and 2 runners on. Oh, 2 on the count. 1 strike away here from the Bulldogs. Ending this one. And the Bulldogs throw a scoreless game. They win 6-0 against the Rockets. I appreciate everybody watching here on the Bulldog TV network on YouTube. If you're not already, please go ahead down below and subscribe to never miss any more Bulldog sports action. Thank you guys for watching and have a great night on this Wednesday evening. I appreciate you watching.